Hey beautiful people, how you doing? As you can already hear the plane right there, we're about to jump into our first game of the day. We got 4 games to go today, so it's going to be a really amazing day. I'm super hyped and super pumped from this game, so let's get into the match. Let's go. All right, what's up? Welcome to another amazing day. I'm just going to pull up the chart so that I can see you guys on the other side. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that everything's good, everything's super good. And I'm gonna be sharing the stream. Okay, so you guys do the same as well. Okay, let's get going. I'll share the stream to as much people as possible. Let's get this rolling. Let's get going. I'm gonna share it to most of the groups that I'm in. It's done. Voila, that's it. All right. How you guys doing? Hope you are ready and prepared. Taking a look at the map. Yesterday went really crazy. I'm going to, at some point, try to pull up the map, but there's something wrong with my Discord for now. It's not loading, so I'm just gonna try to reload it, but I don't want to affect the stream. So after this match, I'm gonna pull that up. Okay, I'm gonna pull that up. So many teams yesterday were absolutely wilding, and let's see if they do continue on that vibe that they had from yesterday's games. Let us know who you guys are rooting for, who you're supporting, who you think is going to absolutely be popping off today. We're going to be looking at the action from several different angles like we did yesterday and see if the teams are going to give us that same amount of craziness. We got several different groups right now are joining us, and let's see how things are going to work out. All right. Ooh, my Discord is affecting my stream. I'm just gonna close Discord. Discord is a very heavy app, by the way. Very heavy app. Like, it's taking a lot of load. Came into the stream, started affecting it. Okay, just gonna turn on my fan for a second because here is a bit hot. Right now we're in summer, so it's pretty much as hot as it is in Nigeria. And the thing is, for a very well-developed country, a lot of houses are not fitted with air conditions, unlike in Nigeria. But like Nigeria is prepared for like the heat. Countries here are not. That's one of the things I got to, I won't say suffer, but got to experience. Anyways, I'm going to be taking a look at the map on the other device, see where other teams are at. We do have the boys from TPL close to, as you can see there, close to WF. You can see Drip heading the way of Jairus right there, but I'm not sure if he's aware, if he's totally aware that there's a team right there, and he is heading into dangerous quarters right now. You can see Jairus already has a gun. He has nothing, and he's just heading into what is a potential disaster for him. And Jairus is just probably there, just taking a look. Let's not guess anymore. Let's see how it is. See Jairus in one corner, taking a look. Immediately starts to take shots onto Drip. Drip's teammates are there. He might be able to get into a vehicle and get out of this situation. But remember that Drip has nothing. He has no... Ooh, and he does get taken down right there by kill code. going to get finished right there. Right here, trying to stay alive. Oh, but Rice himself goes down. The two players who were here getting into a very, very dangerous situation as two of their teammates currently got taken down. It's a very crazy situation, as you can see right now. Rice pretty much getting taken down, as you can see on that map. The teammates are currently not close to them. They would not be able to provide the support that they do require to their teammates. And it is what it is. Two players already getting taken down from that team right there, as the team WF has already gotten 2 kills on this one. Let's see how it plays out. Okay. The details and the description are a bit wrong. It is Group B versus D today, but I'm going to work on that. I'm going to change that. I'm going to be changing that now. Just one of those things, man. I was in a hurry. In a hurry. You know, I got back from work late. Just trying. So much traffic. I do believe this is B versus D. I'm not even sure of that. Let's see. Yeah, B and D. The group B and D. So I'm just going to be correcting that right now in case you're checking on the description for all the information that you need right here. So we got Group B and D taking on each other right here. Right, I'm gonna try and see if I can get the leaderboard on for you guys. Let's see. It does look like we do have the boys from Outsiders getting into a fight right there. Let's take a look at them. Ooh, very, very crazy situation. The boys from Outsiders getting into a fight right there. And it does look like they've gotten themselves 3 kills already. So we got into this one quite late while we were trying to get that edit going on. Sorry about that. Sorry to the guys from Outsiders for missing that particular fight. This boy has killed me again. What the fuck? There's Bruce Gaming. It is what it is. It happens sometimes. Sometimes things like that just happen. You know, it is what it is. You don't plan it. Just happens. Okay, let's take a look. The boys from Wakanda Forever and Outsiders pretty much are the two teams who have opened up the fighting for now. We saw the Wakanda Forever getting 2 kills right there, but it does look like the boys from TPL are still looking to get into this fight right now. Taking people's lives, are currently looking to somehow continue the onslaught right there. They want to get those fights. They want to get the revenge for their teammates, and they're not holding back. Or is it the case where Code and his teammates sort of like went directly to them for that to finish out the team? I'm not sure what exactly is the case, whether it's, you know, WF looking for that, you know, complete wipe and taking out the entire team, or it's the team TPL who moved towards them. We would see how that plays out. But either ways, we got a 2-on-2 right here. 2 players from TPL, 2 players from WF. But actually, it does look like the rest of the players from WF have now come into the mix right here to try to see how they can provide that support to their team. All right, we do see Stu trying to make that rotation, trying to go around, and it's all down to, if they are to pull up a 2v4. We saw yesterday situations where, you know, guys from ATROX, shout out to ATROX Shine, came into that particular game. He was 1v4 and he managed to win for his team and get his team a lot of points. So let's see if that does play out today to be the same similar situation. It does look like the boys from WF are going to be hopping on the vehicle and going to be moving into that zone. Stu just hiding away for now. So they're not taking a risk. Gonna be hopping into that zone. I see several different teams making their rotations. Right about now, we've got the boys from BC all doing their thing. Oh, I can hear. I should be able to hear this sound. Oh. I actually hope you guys are hearing the sound from this page, because I'm not hearing it, but I can see that it's making some noise, so hopefully that's coming now. Hello, 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 hello. So why is it not? Hello. Anyways, see how that goes. Sort of manage that out. Try to do what I can do. Got the boys from EXILE taking a look onto the boys from BC. They're currently around at North Georgia right now. We got 3 players from this team who may potentially get into a fight against the boys from Black Clover. And yes, you can see on the split screen they're both taking a look at each other. Wolf is quite aware of their position right now. And let's see who's gonna first. Who's gonna get the first knock? Ooh. You can see right there, Soma going down. And right now they can make that push to this position. What are they gonna? Ooh. Wolf coming into the mix right there, gets another knock onto Soma. And right now, Tima has got to take that risk. They've got to get their teammate up. Wolf still sending them shots onto the position, but he's not making a move. I think apparently they spotted Fluffy on top of that building, who might be looking to provide the support to her teammates. Hopefully this just offer an amount of time so you can see Wolf is making that move. He's not holding back. I see what's happening. Apparently some of the sound is coming from my system. Okay, that's fine. As long as you guys can hear it, I'm cool with that. Alright, we're also seeing COB coming into the mix right there. And now it's pretty much is a two-way fight. What was a fight going down between the boys from BC and EXILE has now turned into COB getting that third party. And as you can see, Nasty getting a knock right there onto one of the boys from Wolf. Now, all of a sudden, the Hunter has now become the Hunted as the boys from COB are looking to get the take on this fight. You can already see Soul and X making that push right there. So trying as much as possible to see if he can get a revive into one of his players. But right now, all of a sudden, while COB was looking like they were on the front foot, they're on the back foot right there, as they do potentially lose out 2 players. And it does look like Nasty is just going to leave that position. Or is Nasty just doing a turn around, trying to get a flank position to see if he or she get a... I think I'll just use D. See if they can get a knock from the side. The boys BC currently holding their own. They've gotten themselves 3 kills so far. They've been able to get that lobby onto the 2 guys from COB, and now Nasty probably just going to decide, hey, you know what, I'm just going to leave this position. Or, I mean, it's a potential fight for a 1v4. Okay, so taking a look at this position right now, you do see Nasty hanging around these buildings right next to the boys BC. They're potentially looking for Nasty right now, but on the other end, we might be seeing the fight coming in between Vibe Gaming. I'm gonna switch to this one. Okay, we'll take a look at what's going on with Nasty right there. From WF out in a fight with Vibe Gaming. Vibe Gaming has currently lost 2 players right now. And Iceman putting in the work. Ayo is currently down. As you can see, the boys from Wakanda Forever coming in for that revive onto Sensei Leo. I'll just call him Leo. Alright? So now it's down to Supreme, Felzy, and the rest of the players from Vibe Gaming to sort of like fight this one through. You can see that nade going in, and woo! Whoa! That nade taking out 2 players. 2 players from Wakanda Forever. And that was an amazing nade right there coming in from Supremo. All of a sudden, what it was looking like, the boys from Wakanda Forever were on the front foot. They got 2 knocks right there, but they've been able to get 1 revive. As you can see, Kelsey making that flank, but he does get taken down. Supremo in the vehicle. You should have been down supporting your team. But it's never too late. The boys Wakanda Forever, they've lost 1 player, but they're still in this one. They've got 1 player who's on that hill providing that support. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. All right, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. I see H卂T complaining about June, saying he didn't turn on his mic. He didn't tell people that people were there. You know, one thing I've noticed about Battle Royale, like in any game, you know, communication matters above anything else. You know, we're gonna stick with Supremo, see what he's doing. At the same time, try to see if we can get into another fight you can get to see potentially another fight. I do see the boys DT not too far away from Outsiders right there. So while we're sticking on to this fight, trying to see what's going down right there, we'll just go around and see what's popping with several different teams. I do see a player from BC currently being taken down. But since nothing's going down on other places, we'll hop back right to this position where we do see the boys Wakanda Forever. Jaros is right next to the building right there. They're looking to make that move. What's going to be the next play? Because, you know, yesterday there were several different situations like this where we had, you know, one team on the back foot and all of a sudden one thing just changed it entirely. Ooh. See ATROX getting into some action right there. I'm not sure where exactly they are. Maybe it was just the last player for ATROX. Or maybe, I don't know. Who is going to get the knock? Who is going to get the next knock between these two teams? Looking at the positioning that Wakanda Forever has now, I feel like the way they're moving, the way they're compact, the way they're moving together, they're definitely going to take this one. They've been playing it very compact. I'm not sure that it was one of the wisest decisions for Supremo to drive the car around. I know that's sort of like a tactic that a lot of teams do when it comes to, you know, sometimes confusing the opponents, confusing the teams. But it was probably not the best decision. All right, so Black Clover's got a knock onto the guys from ATROX, but they're at a distance. It was a sniper shot, so we won't be moving into that. It's because, you know, they're obviously not going to be pushing into that one. But let's take a look on this other side onto the guys from Outsiders. Boom, getting a shot onto Nasty. We'll keep our eyes on this fight, but we'll just take a look and see how things are flowing in other corners. You can see the boys from TBL trying to make the rotations, and Brights is currently knocked down right there. You can see Outsiders Flamey just going absolutely crazy. You know, I'm seeing some new names in Outsiders right now. I'm seeing QF, I'm seeing Flamey. That's really interesting to see. I love it whenever I see, you know, Outsiders, you know, just, you know, doing their thing, getting new players, you know, just you know, getting better, because, you know, they're Outsiders. We want to see them do well. They're one of the OGs forever OP clans. You know, they want to see them do good. All right, the boys from Outsiders is currently sitting down on 4 kills. Ooh, I think that was an Outsiders knock, and BC stole that kill in the last minute. And I keep saying this thing live. I personally feel like the kill should go to the person who did the most damage. Like, if I knock somebody down and I try to lobby them and I did I feel like if I did 500 damage on someone, right, I should potentially get that kill. Ooh, you can see Vibe Gaming right now. I do believe that was a third party getting a knock onto from Outsiders, getting a knock right there. And they've been on this fight for way too long, and now you can see that the boys from Outsiders are now making the push onto this position. You know, so they've been at it for way too long. As you can see, Outsiders pulling up right there. Kill feed coming in, getting knocked. Now 2 players from Outsiders currently have gotten taken down. Kind of Forever holding their own quite well. There are about 3 players within that building. And holding this building quite well. I'm giving Iceman a lot of nades coming into his building. You see Wonder just spamming nades into that position where he's at. He's forced to go down. Hey Diva, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for being here. Ooh. All right, so Wanda in a very dangerous situation right there. He was about to get shot up by the boys from Wakanda Forever, so he does need to be careful. They're sitting down in those buildings. I think he should actually be sending nades into that position where Wakanda Forever is at. I think that should be his priority. Anyways, they did lose one player in that particular fight. They didn't lose two. They got a couple of knocks before, but now he does have the rest of his players to come and provide him the support that he actually does require to push the boys from Wakanda Forever. As you can see, they're trying as much as possible to see how they can smoke out that building. Let's take a look at it from Wakanda Forever's point of view. You can see them just chilling in that building. Jairus currently has got him taken down. And is that a nade into that building? Is that a... Whoa! Whoa! Would you look at that? Whew. So many different fights happening. The boys from TP are also in a fight right there. As you can see, versus S7. Valerio getting pushed up right there by the boys from BC. ATROX down to the last guy. You can see BC coming in from the corner right there to get a knock. But iShot gets taken down right there. ATROX hanging by the thread. While on the other corner, you have Lucho, who's the last guy for his team as well, trying to push up into that zone. S7 in a really dangerous spot as they were currently taken out of the game. So several different teams just hanging by the thread right there. We're going to take a look at it from BC's point of view. They're looking really strong. They got a full team. They're looking down onto Odin, and they do send him out of the game. So right now we're down to 3 teams left in this particular game. Outsiders have been really good. You saw that push that they had onto the boys from Wakanda Forever. They took them out of the game. And it's a really great situation that they have with 2 OG players, Wanda and Rasta, coming in right now in this final circle. It's a 3v2v1. You can see Rasta making that push onto that center. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, and I do think this is Rasta. I do think they've taken out 1 player from BC, and Wolf is trying to make that move. They can use deficit right there, and Wanda trying to make his way into the zone to come closer. They don't have the advantage. They're below the mountain, and as you can see, BC is holding an ankle. They're obviously going to be trying to get that revived, so Rasta has to make his move quite quickly. And also be careful right there, but he goes in, he gets a knock. Outsiders put it in the work. Right now, they have put themselves in a good position to go on and win this game. Now, all of a sudden, they're in a situation where they can actually clear this game through. They've taken out Wolf. And right now it's just left with Atlas right there. They do get another knock. Outsiders currently sitting down with 11 kills so far. They're in the situation where the boys from TP is taking on shots onto TP right there. And right now, it's just Sonny who is currently up, trying to make his way into that zone. His health is really low. And Outsiders, they fought for this. They pushed through right from when they took out the boys from Wakanda Forever. This will be a very well-deserved win as they push onto Sonny. And it is what it is. The boys from Outsiders winning that particular one, getting that winner chicken dinner right there, as you can see, with 13 kills. GG to the boys from Outsiders winning that one. Basha and his boys getting a whole load of kills right there. Woo! Man, crazy gameplay. Let's take a look at who is our MVP of the day. I think basically it was between Rasta and, Atlas, but it just gave it to one person because both of them pretty much got 6 kills. I'm not sure how they count this, but maybe he had more assists or maybe it was more damage. But yeah, great gameplay coming in from the boys from Outsiders right there. All right, guys, we'll be taking a quick break. Pretty much maybe like a 10-minute break, okay? Due to my estimation with the way the games went yesterday, it's about 10 minutes, and we'll be right back with some more action for you. Hope you did enjoy the game. Do remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe. Share out the stream to as much people as possible, and let's get things rolling. I'll catch you guys in a couple of minutes. See you soon.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how. Rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say less to me. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. Good girl. Show me something. Give me more than one thing. I need more than less than I do. Say you're a good guy. Make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how. Rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say less to me. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. We've been dancing all night long, right here with you way too long. Don't want nothing here or now, but I'm done waiting, done wasting my time. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say less to me. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way.
Just the other day, saw you looking my way. I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? And put me through that. But baby, it's useless. I'm living my life. Don't need you in mind. Me feeling just fine. One of a kind. Who better than I?
Maybe it's cause we're young, got time and we're wasted, got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me, feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we say it tonight, cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time, but don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that we wasted. We were young and so dumb. I knew that you were the one, played our songs all the time. Can we say it tonight, cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't come back. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time, but don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, pick up the pieces that we left unsaid. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind. Hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind. Dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again.
Yeah, no, you ain't no psycho. You're not like the others, no. No changing behaviors. Not sure how to act around you. So colorful and bright, yeah. I wanna be a 9 to 5. You made me come alive, babe. I wanna be the time of your life. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride now. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else. Making it happen, yeah. Cause you're a winner. I'm not gonna fall down. This ain't my final round. Hey, drinking Annie in the corner. I don't wanna be alone. Hey, sitting looking like a loser, but I don't wanna lose ya. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride now. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else. Come change my life for the better. Yeah. Stay for a while or forever. Come change my life. Let's go for a ride. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. Yeah. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else.
Hey guys. Alright, so we'll be getting into the next game right about now. And I hope that you've been enjoying the COC so far. GG's and thanks to the boys from Unsullied Army from bringing this competition for us steadily every single season. Y'all got to show some support, especially to Jesse, who has been putting in a lot of work. So look, I'll just suggest, it's a suggestion, okay? If you guys got anything to provide some support, whether it is opportunity for sponsorship, whether it's opportunities to sort of like, you know, grow the COC to even be bigger than it already is, please do provide your support, because the boys from Unsullied Army do need it. And I do believe at this particular point in time, they have shown that they are ready to continue to put in the work for the community consistently. Many people have done it and they've fallen by the way, but they have continued to do it consistently. So guys, do show them the love and do show them some support so that they can continue to grow. Alright guys, so now we're getting into the next game of the day, and let me know who you guys are rooting for, who you guys are supporting. We did see the leaderboard quite earlier on, just before the match started, and you did see the boys from Black Clover sitting down on top. If you didn't see it, let's just take a look at it for 1 second. All right. So now we'll be getting into the game right about now. That leaderboard does not include the games from you know, yesterday and stuff. So yeah, don't think that was the case. Anyways, so let's get into the game right about now. By the way, that leaderboard I do believe that leaderboard was provided by Bodsider, doing amazing stuff. There are a lot of people who, you know, are not just only providing tournament hosting, but also providing the ability for you to, you know, manage your teams and manage your Discord a lot better. And they're doing that at Bodsider, and that's really amazing stuff coming from them. So shout out to the boys from Bodsider, shout out to Liam, shout out to Seven, and all the people in the background who are doing amazing work. Shout out to Agatha for the lovely designs that she has provided, not only for Bodsider but for the COC. Shout out to so many different people who are doing amazing work in the back end. I just thought I should say that because they deserve all the accolades that they can get. All right, let's hop on to the next match right about now. It's a Mirama match, and we know this one's usually start off really slow. Well, I do see a team getting into some action. We do have the boys from MI6 already in the mix right there. You're taking out one of the players from SABAWELI. We also have XIX, XIX. I think that's Sidemen. I believe so. These two teams are about to get into the action right there. Yeah, tags for Sidemen. You guys make it really hard. Like Sidemen, SM, XIX. Where did it come from? Like where did you get XIX from? Sidemen. I turns into XIX. Please now, people should help us. Help us, eh? Help us. So you can see right there, the boys XI is pulling up into that building, getting a couple of knocks right there. Boys from XIS sort of like on the front foot so far. Right now they're on the hunt from the boys from Syndicate. Sidemen aren't holding back. We also saw potentially some other fights going down in other corners, other regions. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love, guys. And right now, Syndicate's in a whole lot of trouble. They're down to just 2 players left. But how are they going to make that move? You can see the boys from XI, they're really pumped. They're really trying to get into this. Jude's just hanging around right there, trying to make sure that he can get a knock or 2. When they do make their push. He has a flank position, but he's not been able to come into the fight. What, Jude? Why are you waiting? Why are you waiting? He had the opportunity to take on shot. Okay. All right. They've been able to put in a huge defense right there. So you can see Hitman coming into the mix right there and putting in some defense. Right now, XI is down to the last guy. It's Rising who's on top of that building. And the boys from Syndicates coming in right there, getting a couple of kills to the name. And Jude finally being able to come into the play right there as he does get himself a kill. And you can see some victory dance coming in from Heathman after they won the particular fight. YouTube sideman is XIX. I know, but what I don't know. There's a British group of YouTubers called Sidemen, and their logo is XIX. I know, but I'm just saying like it's a. I mean, I know it's XIX. I've watched XIX for a long time, so I know XIX is Sidemen. But I'm just saying that, you know, like it's really tough for a caster. You understand? Like, for example, if you see Outsiders and it's out, you know, like boom, Outsiders. You see Slime 4K T and you see Slime, or you see 4K T, you know, oh, it's 4K T. You see, you know, Syndicate and you see SYN and you know, oh, it's Sin. But you see Vibe and you see Vibe. You understand what I mean? Like it makes it easier to follow on the clan. You get what I mean? But yeah, when the names are not really reflective of the actual name of the clan, then it becomes harder and harder to follow through on remembering those names, like in the long term. And trust me, it's a caster's nightmare. Trust me. We still have to do a lot of research on like what the team names are at. We have to look at the names, you know, because you don't want to upset people by, you know, giving them the wrong names and all that stuff. So yeah, while you guys are naming, I know you want to be creative as well, but also do think of that. Like, you know, if you want to promote your clan, you want to keep on, you know, getting big, getting more recognition and all that kind of stuff, even for your recruitments and all that stuff. You know, you want to make sure that you are, yeah, you're very clear. You're very clear about, you know, your name. I understand it's your choice, you know. I mean, I know XIS right now, but I'm just saying, like many other casters, like they probably wouldn't even bother to do like their research. They'll just call you XIS or 6 throughout. Like they won't even mention your XIS or whatever it is. Alright, so just put that into consideration. Yeah. I'm looking at the list right now. I see 4-4 Legend AFL. So obviously African Legends have changed their name to 4-4 Legend. Okay, but their insignia is still AFL. So you people should take it easy with me now. Take it easy. All right. Anyways, let's take a look at several different positions. I do see the boys from SABAWELI as well, not too far away. Ooh, it does look like the boys G3 are getting into a fight right there. We do see G3 Ash right there on ground with, what's the name of this team again? Omega. The boys from Omega. We're taking out one of the players from Omega. G3 has come into this one. You can already see H OP taking on some further shots right there, trying to get a knock onto the ball. Another player from Omega. And he's got two players from Omega who are currently knocked down. They're far away from the rest of the teammates. Let's see how they do decide to play this one. What does Bax and Ender have to offer to this particular fight? How can they provide some support? As you can see, Ash is coming in right here, looking to get those lobbies and those kill points. But obviously has to be careful as the shots right there coming in from Bax into Ash OP. And the zone is also doing some damage. Light damage so far. But it is what it is. Strapes, G2 Strapes coming in right there, throwing in the nade into that position where Bax is at. UD also coming in right there. Whoa, Team UD just chopping some straight bullets right there. They were not even in the fight. They just drove past. And Ash OP just decided, you know what, I'm going to just get some bonus points right here as he does take out the boys right there. Ooh, but Bax putting in the work. He gets another knock. He gets a knock onto one of the boys right there from G3, and all of a sudden, when it looked like they were on the front foot, they now have only one player up, and it is H OP, but he does take out Ender, and right now it's just left with Bax. That's an interesting name, Bax. It's a really, really interesting name. Mutually assured destruction on both ends, but somehow the boys from Omega have found a way to survive in this one. Their clan tag, that their insignia, the O right there, is very, very interesting. Never seen that before. Alright, we see the boys from Omega rotating away, trying to get into that zone. Trying to move on to other several different spots. In that center right there, we have several different teams. The boys from OG just moving away from, you know, a potential fight with MI6. Not wanting to get into any fight early on. Boys from UD, on the other hand, they left with just one player. They left with Electron. They lost two players to H OP while they were making the rotations into that zone. And right now, we do have 14 players left in this particular one. Who do you guys think is going to win this one? Is going to get the winner chicken dinner? Let's take a look at, you know, the teams that are left currently. If you're just joining the game and you want to know how things have been going so far, let's take a look at the that leaderboard right there. Consists of what has been going down over the past. Okay. It doesn't include, what went down yesterday. It doesn't include today's scores. Today and tomorrow will show. Today and yesterday will show tomorrow. Okay. So that's how it's gonna go. I'll keep updating it like every day, but it's not like real time, except they give it to me real time and I check, then I probably will update that. But other than that, yeah, it's just the previous day's scores I'll be showing. But we'll see if we can change that. You can see OG Zamatko right there getting a knock onto one of the players from MI6. I'm not sure if he's gonna be making that push. You can see everyone's trying to find a place to go home. Great from C4 taking some shots onto the boys from Cold. Where is the Wahala going to happen? But this is how Miramar usually is. It starts off like really slow, then continues to build up towards that end of the circle. And the funny thing about Miramar is that once you blink for 1 second, you could be missing out on several different fights that are going on. So you don't want to take a break because it could get really, really sticky at any particular moment in time. So let's just wait and see how things are going to currently go. We do have the boys from C4 just holding their ground and taking a look at the map. We do see that zone which going and restricting within a central position. The boys from ITZ are currently hanging out on that edge right there. We do see syndicates as well somewhere around Minas heading towards the zone. AFL is around Labendita. We were looking to make their way into that zone as well. We're currently the boys from Sabaweli, MI6, C4, UD. The players that are left from UD's Cold are currently situated. All right. On the other end, we have the boys from Omega who are still outside the zone, who will be looking to make their way in. This team with a Chinese name, I'm not sure I know what their name is exactly, but let me take a look. I mean, I know I did mention them yesterday. We'll take a look at the team list and see. Their name is Akura. Okay. You guys, well, think about what I said. Just think about what I said, okay? The Immortals now looking to make their way into that zone as well. They're looking to get into a central position. All right, because one thing that you don't want to do within a Miramar match is to keep yourself outside that zone for way too long. So who do you guys think is going to win this one? Taking a look at the map, taking a look at the position, taking a look at the players who are currently on board right here. Who do you guys think is going to come out on top? The team OG just putting in some pep, taking in some shots onto the boys from MI6. They've got in a knock or two. But all they've done is manage to make them reduce their maybe destroy their vest a little bit. Use a bit of their meds. Because once they get a knock, they get revived immediately because they're not making that push. Team MI6 also has the higher ground, so that definitely does turn things around. Ooh, SABAWELI has a player who currently has gotten knocked down. I'm not sure if he got knocked down by shots coming in from a distance, but it does look like he may, if he does stay put, manages to evade some lobbying shots, he might just be able to get revived. But he keeps on moving, and I do feel like he might be in a situation for a lobby. GG's to the carry. Ooh, we're seeing Cold getting into a fight with Team SBA. One of the players from SBA currently getting taken on as well. Right now, what we're seeing is, a lot of fights going on at a distance. Okay. The teams are currently not pushing. Because, it's Miramar. We gotta wait. We gotta wait and see how things play out. But this other end, I'm gonna keep an eye onto the boys from Makura. They're not too far away from SBA. As you can see, it's already beginning to go down as Young. The Yunus is taking on shots onto God. Somehow he's been able to invade shot, but now he's going for front path fire as he moves on to Grange, and Grange gets the knock right there, lobbies him instantly. And the boys from SBA not having quite a good day as the boys from Makura catch them up while they're trying to rotate into that zone. Puts them in a very precarious situation right now as they're down to only 2 players left. They came into this game with just 3. But it's not really an unorthodox situation to be left with 2 players. But they're pretty much in between 2 players right now, so they gotta be 2 teams right now, so they gotta be careful. Find a way to rotate away, and you can see the shots coming in right there from Dead Fury. Does take down Sage. Yeah, trying to rotate into that zone. Getting caught up right there. And the last player for the team finds a way to rotate into that zone. Oh no, not rotate into that zone actually. Rotate away. Nakura trying to rotate into the zone on the other end. Ooh, but it does look like we're going to be seeing a fight coming down between Syndicate and the boys from MI6. We're going to keep an eye on MI6 because they do have a large portion of that zone. You can see Dead Fury trying to come in to take Akura in a whole lot of trouble. They have 2 players currently who have been taken down. As you can see, the last player from SBA, Sergi, popping in them smokes, trying as much as possible to stay alive. Hops onto his vehicle. Ooh. But the boys from Coles are not having any of that as they do take him out, taking out the last player from SBA. Let's turn our sights now onto this other position right here as we have the boys from OG looking to take out and take on the boys from Akura right there. As you can see, Tomato and the boys right there. Grinch trying to see if he can get Zulu, but there's also the boys from, I believe that's Omega on the other end, so he's got to be really careful. He's got to get into the zone. Zulu gets taken out. Was lobbied by a player by Ender. And everyone's now trying to hold their spots, trying to take things easy. You can see on the other end. Syndicates putting in the work right there, taking out a couple of players, trying to rotate into their position, so the boys from EFL do get taken out. But still a lot of teams right here. Bax currently was sent down into the lobby. AFL coming into the mix right there. They have 1 player, Dollars. See, amazingly, we still got about 11 teams left in the lobby right now. It's going to be really hard for a lot of these teams to try to rotate. I do see the boys from C4 not too far away from Cold. We might be seeing something going down there, so we keep an eye on them. Something may be about to happen. All right, on the other end, we do have Manuel not too far away from AFL Dollars. Fury sending on some shots onto the boys from C4. You see the Immortals getting into a fight as well. It does look like it is just Luffy who is up. And Luffy's here. What am I looking at? Is she like in a building, or is she like invisible or something? I'm not sure what I was looking at. Like, why they allowed Luffy heal up for way too long? I'm not too sure. Third party coming in right there as the boys from MI6 turn their sights onto several different players. Jude now looking to get into that zone. MI6 in a whole lot of trouble. You can see Crypto getting another knock right there. Enzo pulling up as well. C4 Dream trying to send on shots onto that position where Kenzo is currently at. On the key field, you can't see C4 getting damage. Or Cole getting damaged on the corner by the boys from Omega. There's several different fights that are going to be happening at several different corners. I'm just going to take my sights onto the boys from Akura. See how they hold up on their own. Let's take a look at the aerial view. They've got OG. Encrypted OP pulling up onto Dream. And Dream's pretty much 1 HP right now. Rano. Dream trying to heal up. But just doesn't have enough time. Kamikaze comes into the situation. Trying to see if he can provide that support for his teammate. He reduces his health. And is able to get that knock. You can see on the other end. Matt Cole putting in the work. Taking out a team right there. And Kamikaze fighting it for his team. Reduced the boys from MI6 to 1. And so the last one for his team. What can Kenzo do? Oh, the third party right there coming in from the boys from Knicks. Taking down Kamikaze. Bit fighting for his dear life. His health is low. He's taking down a couple of them from Knicks. Right now, we're down to 4 teams left in the lobby. MI6 pretty much putting in a good show so far. Giving up to the British Intelligence Agency. Kenzo B. There should be an MI6 bond. As you can see right there. Oh, wait. I'm showing Knicks on 2 screens. Why for Knicks not going down? Kenzo, the last one for his team, but he's got a high position. May work out for him. He's got to go into that zone. Ooh. OG have now been reduced to a 1-man squad. Ooh, with the zone popping in right now. The last player for Knicks, Eklus, has got to get into that zone. And right now, we're now down to a 1v1. And it is now Zamato versus Kenzo. And Kenzo has been battling it out for his team so far. Can he get that well-deserved victory as he fought to the very, very end? And Zamato as well put in the work. But right there, you can see it is Zamato who comes out on top right there for his team. And the boys from OG putting in the work right there and getting that winner chicken dinner. All right, great stuff coming in from the boys right there. It was an amazing gameplay. We'll be hopping in for a quick break and we'll be right back with some more action for you guys. All right, so don't go nowhere. Stay tuned. Just give it about 10 minutes and I'll be right back for some more games. I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Outside the club, we come alive, let's go for a ride.
minns ju den tid du gav mig life billar yo. Nu vill jag kunna ge tillbaka allt jag inte kunnat ge förut. Det finns ingen annan där som kan stå här by my side, oh why. Sättet du rör på det får mig att dö för det baby. För de här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. Och det jag lägger all min tid och jag vill ha det. Men får mig känna safety. Ni kan nog leda baby. Och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än det. Aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än det. Varje gång jag bak på det, jag tänker vilket kap jag har gjort. Jag skulle gå tillbaks i tid, göra om allt igen och förstå. Ser det som ett allt, det är det jag vill wifa. De här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. På det jag lägger all min tid och jag vill ha det. Du får mig känna safety. Vi kan nog leda baby. Och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än det. Aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara life om igen och jag vet det bara ta sin tid. Jag vet det bara life om igen och stay with me please. Jag vet det bara life om igen och jag vet det bara ta sin tid. Jag vet det bara life om igen och stay with me please. Du lägger till, du är där för mig. Jag svär mitt liv kretsar runt dig baby. Du bär på mina bebek så allt när jag visionerar vår framtid. Låt mig hålla dig baby. Hey. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara life om mig. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om igen och stay with me. Jag vet det bara life om mig. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om igen och stay with me. You're special and she reckless. MB, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and be family. I'm the storm in your dream, making wet dreams come true. She know she bad, but I don't bad. She a gunshot that blew my mind. No distance, I come by my side. Everything is green over here. Everything you want and think about. Now I got your back all the way. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I
All right, guys, taking a look at the team's positions right now, you can already begin to see that DT has gotten into some. You can look at the way this position where DT is at. Just gonna stop the music. All right. Let's get into it. You already see a fight breaking out between the boys from DT and TPL as they do take down one of the players right there from TPL. Right there in San Martin, we do have another fight that may be going down between the boys from TP, the Predators, as well as COB as yesterday's games. And Sunny getting taken down quite aggressively right there as they do lose one player. So the potential fight going on right here. We'll stick onto that one. Several different things of different fights that are potentially going down. We do have on the other end a player from SHUKU that is really close to the boys from BC as well. We do have H Gaming also in the fights right here, as you can see. H lost one player quite early on right here. We do have potentially another fight going down between TP as well, so we're going to keep an eye onto, you know, several of these fights that may be going down. And just up the map for a brief second so you can see where everyone is. Currently see. I think I'm going to try and see if I can bring a third screen for permanent map. I'll see what I can do. I'll see how I can arrange that, sure. Right now I'm using 2 devices, so I'll try and see if one of my Android devices can just be for the map. For the map alone, that means I have to buy another capture card. Oh, see, sure. See, using the capture card is the only way. Ooh. Xenon coming in right there and sending on shots onto Goblin. Oh, well, Hulk. Definitely not having any of that. Sending on shots right back onto Atlas. Taking Atlas down. Alright, the boys from Shuku have been able to get 1 revive. I'm not sure exactly what Atlas and Wolf are doing. What exactly is the plan here? Or whether they're actually leaving or they're just trying to change direction or change position so that they can get a flank onto the guys from onto the guys from Shuku. Does look like that's exactly what they're doing, and as you can see, the shots already beginning to let loose onto Ayaz's position. Ayaz has got to backtrack on his steps for a little bit right there. Ayaz gets taken down right there, and right now the boys from Shuku are down to 2 players. It's just Hawk and Goblin left on this particular one. They've lost 2 players quite early on to the boys from Black Clover, and I do believe if you don't know how the leaderboard's been going, coming into of that leaderboard, boys from BC have been absolutely outstanding in the COC so far. Right, in the meantime, we're going to be watching on and checking out 2 teams while we're keeping an eye on this fight to see how Shuku is doing. We'll keep an eye on that while we take a look at several other teams. We do have the boys from Outsiders and Vibe Gaming who are currently not too far away from each other, so we're going to be keeping an eye on how that is progressing. Okay. So you can see right there, the shots are already beginning to let loose as the boys from Outsiders are already taking out one of the players from Vibe Gaming, and Vibe Gaming losing early on FellZ as he does get called out to Rasta. Two teams putting on a great show in the last game. On the other end, we do see ATROX getting into a bit of the mix right there as Q-Code does take down Ionic. King Tata getting that finish. But now we do have Shine and Dead. We saw a lovely gameplay coming in from Shine yesterday. So can he replicate that form that he had so far? I do see a bolt action and a DMR with him. Was that an AKM? Yeah, that's an AKM. Okay, so it's an SKS and an AKM. But obviously he needs to get 1 or 2 knocks. They don't have the numbers to push onto this fight. We'll see how that one plays out. Several different teams are looking to make the rotations into that zone. But I'll turn my sights onto Shuku as well. Who has the boys from BC rotating around them. And Hulk takes down Atlas. Let's see what the rest of the players are going to do. iShot's coming into this one, trying to see if he can provide some support for his teammate. Taking on shots right there onto Hulk. I'm currently super low. Trying to get those heals. Ooh, but Goblin coming in right now. All of a sudden, a Wolf as an angle, tapping onto Hawk. Ooh, he's able to do some damage, but not get that finish. Atlas is going to bleed out right there as he does get sent back down into the lobby. Ooh. Goblin putting in the work right there, taking down Wolf. And all of a sudden, the boys from BC are now down to 2 players. Boys from Shuku putting in the work, getting a lot of damage onto the boys from BC. Why are they flying? Is there a way to fly mid-game? Or maybe they were in a plane or something? I don't know. Somehow they're flying to a position right next to the boys from Outsiders. Opposix coming into the mix right there within this fight. So it's sort of like a three-way fight. You got the boys from ATROX, you got Opposix, and you got Outsiders as well. Wonder taking on his sights onto that position where Deji and the boys from Opposix are at. Oh my, how did I switch to... My God. Looking at my tab, I didn't know I had switched. Yo guys, if you are new to my channel and you don't know a lot about my channel, I stream PUBG Mobile, but I make a lot of content when it comes to Apex Legends Mobile. If you don't know a lot about Apex Legends Mobile, check out the intro of my video. I will explain a lot about it. It's a BR game just like PUBG with 60 people on the map. It's a very interesting game. I make content around it. I'm going to be releasing videos. I release videos pretty much every week or every other week on it, whether it's gameplay videos, whether it's tutorials, whatever it is, or just general news around the game. Alright, so I'm going to make a content on it today, and yeah, let's see how that one goes. Alright, but if you do play the game, there's an update that's going to be coming that's going to fix out all the issues that were in that particular game. So check out my channel for those videos if you guys are interested in stuff like that. A very interesting game. My last video didn't get as much views as I hoped it would get, but it's pretty much the video that I am most proud of. I don't know why YouTube didn't boost the algorithm. So check out the video. Trust me, guys. It's interesting. It's funny, and I had a really good time in that game. So yeah, check it out. Let's hop back into the game and let's see what's up. Okay. Taking a look at the map right there, you can see a couple of teams right there beginning to circle around each other. Brother boys on Vibe Gaming holding on their own spot. Things are about to get really dangerous. You got Wonder and his boys. But did absolutely well within that first game, getting that winner with a chicken dinner and a couple of kills. S7 Slim card right there, as you can see on the kill feed, getting taken out by the play zone. Oh my god. All right, we got the action coming down between Upper Six and the boys Wakanda Forever. They got two players who are currently down, trying to hold things up against the boys from Wakanda Forever, who are now a three-man squad. One of the players is going taken down. I do believe that came from a third party coming in for the boys from Outsiders. Wakanda Forever have got to be really careful how they do decide to play this one out. Ooh, and then you can see right there, Deji sending on them shots onto their position. Ooh. And all of a sudden, the boys from... I feel like he should have popped the smoke right there. Might have been able to save his teammate. You can see the boys from Wakanda Forever still putting in the work right there as they do take down another player. I'm going to keep my sights onto the boys from CLOVErbcx coming up against the boys from DT. In the battle right there on this other corner, you have Wakanda Forever putting in the work right there onto several different teams. You do have the boys from COB who are currently sitting down in second spot right there on the leaderboard, coming into today's game, taking on shots onto the boys from DT, and now turning their sights onto other teams as well. They'll be looking to get into that zone as they have now taken out the boys from DT that's currently sitting down with 6 kills. And let's watch as these two teams build it up. The boys from COB trying to get into that zone, trying to get into a favorite spot. They got Shuku in front of them as well as the boys from Wakanda Forever. We got BC, iShot, who is the last player for his team, up against some of the players from EXILE right there. BC coming into today's game but sitting down in first position. Exit leaving that position, heading into the zone. And as you can see right there, iShot's getting a knock right there onto one of the players from S7. Things are becoming absolutely interesting as everyone's now looking to make their way into that zone. And keep my eyes onto the boys from Outsiders for now. It's Wakanda Forever. You can see iShot getting into that zone and getting taken out by the boys from EXILE, by the ladies from EXILE. Actually, they're a female squad. Seems unite.
I just hope he has mates.
He has mates. He has mates. He has mates. looking at one screen. We got a fight right here coming down between the boys from COB and Outsiders. Outsiders are currently sitting down with a full squad, as opposed to COB, who has one player who's currently going taking down that Soul. All right, now we're down to 3 teams within the lobby. We got Vibe Gaming, we got Exile, we got WF. Vibe Gaming hasn't really got into the action so far. Exile, on the other hand, have themselves, how many kills? They've got 9 kills so far. WF has got 6. Vibe Gaming has gotten none. But Vibe Gaming is currently sitting down with 3 players, WF with 3. So it's a 3v3v2. And let's see how this one actually pans out. It does look like WF is currently sitting down with the... They do have the advantage. They have the high ground. They're putting up into that zone. Just to see how they do decide to play this one out. Alright, Supremo taking on shots onto the vehicle where Exile is currently at. So you can see on the other corner. Pulling up into that position where 2 players from Vibe Gaming are currently at. Vibe Gaming boys get a knock and a finish onto that player from WF. Not like the rest of his players, Jaros and Cole, were supposed to focus on that fight, but we're focusing on another team. They should have all been fighting one team and one team only, but they were fighting 2. And that definitely cost them that player right here. So now we're down to a situation. We got 2 players. It's a 3v2v2. Vibe Gaming has got 3 players, Supremo and his boys. They're looking like they can actually seal this one through. But let's see how it goes. Exit down to just Fluffy. Fluffy trying to hold it down, but at the end of the day, the boys from Vibe Gaming find a way to win that particular game, getting themselves 4 kills towards the end of that zone, and that will be a GG's. All right, guys, we've got to quickly go on a break. I was trying to sort things out, so that's how I was a bit, distracted right there. But yeah, we'll be back. I want to quickly go solve that issue so that the stream does not crash. Have not been able to, like, the system that I was supposed to get, I had to return it back. So I'm still using this old. So, but then my current system started working properly, and then I was just like OBS got an update, and all of a sudden, like, everything was working like very fine. So, and I realized that, you know what, I might as well just save all that money instead of like spending almost like all that money on getting a new gear. My laptop like is really powerful, so I might as well just keep on using it. But there's a limit to what I can do. But it's still working well. I'm still able to show double screens. I'm still able to show stuff, and the stream is going on quite well in 1080p. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. Alright, guys, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back for our final game of the day. Who do you guys think is going to win that one? I want to see your nominations right there. Remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe if you haven't. Check out my other videos after the game and leave your comments, okay? Especially my last video, guys. I want you to watch it and I want to know what your comments are on that particular one. Please just check it out. Very short video. It's not up to 10 minutes, okay? But I do promise it's going to be really interesting. In fact, you know what? Since we're going to be taking a 10-minute break, you can actually finish watching that video and be back before the next game starts, okay? But just go check out my very last video before this one. Okay, come back and watch it and tell me what you think. Leave a comment on the video itself. Okay, and leave a like on the video, please. All right, guys. Yeah, let's take a quick break. Right back.
Maybe it's 'cause we young. Got time and we're wasted. Got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me. Feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we say it tonight? 'Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget ya. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. Oh, don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that pick up the pieces that we left unsaid. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind. Hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. Don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind. Dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again.
Yeah, no, you ain't no psycho. You're not like the others, no. No changing behaviors. Not sure how to act around you. So colorful and bright, yeah. I wanna be a 9 to 5. You made me come alive, babe. I wanna be the time of your life. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride, yeah. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else. Making it happen, yeah.
All right. Let's get into the action right here. As we already see one player from C4 who has now been taken down. Can see Rising coming down right there. getting that lobby, getting that finish. There's also this other end. You have Cortez. It's coming in right here, right next to Blaze, and ooh! Blaze getting the knock right there, getting that finish onto him. I don't know why they don't push together. I don't know why. Like, you had two players quite close to each other. You should have just pushed together. Should have just pushed together. Strapes getting another knock onto the players from Sidemen. Ash is currently not too far away from Myth. Alright, on the other end, the boys from Cold are taking on a fight against the boys from AFL. As you can see on the other side of the screen. Alright, let's see how that continues to play out as they do take on two players from AFL. Right there. There's still a potential fight going down between the boys from G3. So you can see they're hopping onto the vehicle and trying to leave that position. Ooh, they're getting shot up from several different corners. And Myth coming down from his vehicle. You can see how he can take on a fight right now up against Strange OP. Strange trying to rotate away, trying to run around so that his teammates can come in and provide that support for him. Oh, shit. And Strange goes down right there. The third part, there's shots coming in from a distance from Ash, but not able to provide a support. You can see Strafes trying to run in to that position where Myth and Infinity are currently at. They're not aware of his position being behind them. And if he can get there quite soon enough, he might just be able to use this to his advantage. But it does look like they've heard him right now and will be turning their sights onto focusing on him. And it is Strafes putting in the work right there, but he's able to jiggle his way out of that situation and get the knock and take out the boys from Sidemen. GG's to G3 right there, getting that one, but they lost two men in that particular fight. Let's turn our sights onto the boys from SBA. Let's see how the boys from Immortals rotating around them. C4 heading dangerously close towards the boys from Immortals. And we might be seeing a fight coming down between these two teams. can already see them sending on shots onto Dream. But they're not going to be taking on that fight. They're just going to be moving on to the zone. Everyone's just trying to find their spot right now. We have a fight going down between Syndicates. Where are they? I'm gonna go to the double screen. We have a fight about to start right here between Akura. On the other end, Nix and Syndicates are in a fight. Two players from Syndicates have currently been taken down. We're just going to stick with that particular fight and see how it's going to go down. It's a hit man right there getting pushed and gets taken down. This is the last one for his team. It does look like he's just going to leave that spot. Get away from that one. At the other end here, you have Cold and his boys making that push onto the team Akura. This kid gets taken down. In the last one for his team right there gets taken out of the game. GG's to the boys of Akura, putting in the work right there. Wait, something's wrong with my second screen. Try and get my second screen back up. Second screen is the one that's always messing up. I have to refresh it all the time. I don't know. Happens. Like there's no, it's not like the wire is touching or anything. Like the wire is in a very stable position, but for some weird reason it just keeps on messing up. That the only option I have right now is to get a new capture card. And the capture card, the new one that just came out, is like almost like $200. So it's like, man, I don't know. So I don't know, man. It's just weird. So now I have 3 capture cards, man, guys. This thing, streaming is expensive. Trust me. Like if you wanna go into streaming, you have to do it because you love it, not for anything else. Like there's no amount of money. That's why when a lot of people are like, oh, why do you like stream like free competitions and all that stuff? I'm like, you can't make, at least not in the short term, you can't make the money that you've invested in to casting maybe like years down the line. So anybody who's streaming consistently, shout out to people like Crowns, OP Streamer, shout out to, you know, all the other new guys who are starting, you know, Motherland Gaming, Viper as well. Like, ask any of these guys, can you make back the money that you spend on streaming? I don't think you can. Like, I wouldn't even tell you the figures. Like, it will blow your mind away when we talk about the figures that are spent on, you know, trying to be a streamer and caster. Which is why it hurts a lot when people are like trolling, like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like, because it's actually really, really, really tough. It's really tough. The gear and all that kind of stuff, like, it's really tough. Trust me, like, anybody who knows about streaming, I mean, it's a lot easier now because OBS has like optimized, so you don't need to get like the most expensive laptop, you know. In fact, I would even argue that, you know, you don't need to get like a high GPU laptop anymore. If you get the laptop that's like i7, you know, it may work out for you, but to be on the safe side, just get a laptop with like 3060 RTX most likely, and that should be fine. 3050 will probably still work good, you know, but to be very good, like 3060 and above. That's if you want to use like the NVIDIA graphics card. I have a video that talks about all of that in my channel somewhere. OBS streaming, all that kind of stuff, you know. But from capture cards to your mics to everything, it's really not the easiest thing to do. It's not the easiest thing to do. All right, so AFL down to the last player, down to one guy. Just gonna keep an eye on that. Let's take a look around and see what's going down on other angles. Wow, nothing's happening there. I'm going to then move on to Knicks. We got Sad, who's pretty close to. And there you have it. Get sent back into the lobby. C4's making their rotations into the zone. Getting tagged up by the boys from MI6. All right, the zone's about to make that shift. You can now see several different teams rotating towards that zone. You got UD, you got Knicks, all of these guys looking to make the rotations in right now. It does look like UD is going to head towards the direction, as you can see. Ooh, how is it not knocked? How? Wow. Right. I kept asking myself, like, how did he survive that? How was he not taken down? YT and Akura in a fight. The boys from YT pretty much just molly their way through that team. All right. We're heading into that final circle. You can already begin to see the teams making their rotations in. See a player from SABAWELI looking to scout several spots. They've done their scouting. They've pushed in. On the other end, I'm going to take a look onto the boys with G3. Oh, we have a fight coming down between the Knicks outside that zone. All right, who do you guys think is going to win this one? I'm not really sure. I'm not even going to lie. SBA Mufasa taking on shots onto boys from Knicks. Max gets taken down by OG. MI6 in a whole lot of trouble. Coming up in the fight versus the boys from SABAWELI. Now down to the last guy. That's in Raging 73 making that push right now. Looking to see if he can get that finish onto the boys from MI6. Showing them the money, but I don't think that that's going to connect. Ooh, but Raging gets taken down right there by third party. Daniel trying to get that. In the meantime, the boys from MI6 have been able to get that heal on. Someone said my second screen gets strong head. Yes, so second screen gets strong head. Serious one. Enroll the last one for his team. That's Wahala going down everywhere, but somehow. Oh, Manuel. About to get himself into trouble as he was moving there, and yes. He does get taken down by Shroud. Shroud right there, the last one for his team. He's taking out 2 players from MI6. Ah, come on. I always said my second screen gets strong head. Actually, you get coconut head. Right there onto the boys from SBA. I do believe he got a knock right there. Mufasa's currently down. We're now down to 2 players. Crowd still fighting it on in this particular one, but finally does get taken out of the zone. OG players looking strong as they still got a full team on hand. So does YT. YT now looking to clear out the lobby as they do on the side onto SBA, taking SBA out of the game right there. Now we're down to 4 teams in this particular lobby. Now 2 teams in the particular lobby. Let's take a look at it from an aerial view. There's YT. There's OG. What decisions are they going to make? Both teams have 4 players each. You see the smoke's beginning to go in. Zilla pushing him forward with his vehicle. Obviously looking to get into that zone and holding quite a good position. Boom goes the vehicle and down he goes into the lobby. They can argue about whether that was a good decision or not, but right now they've lost one player so far. They're down to only 3. YT has got to make better decisions on how they do push into that zone because the boys from OG are not taking it lightly. Obviously, that player from YT would have been telling them, "Oh, there was someone there. There was someone there. There was someone there." No, bro, there was no one there. That's why they were shooting the vehicle, because obviously he had told them, "Oh, there was someone next to the vehicle and he killed me." No, bro, there was no one there. All right, so Skull is outside the zone. If he does stand up, they're gonna take him down, and that's exactly what happens. Right now, they're down to just the one guy. It's just Mystery who's left. What play does he have? Does he have the back? Does he have the smokes? You see Sparky pulling up right there. He's moving a lot, and yes, finally, he does get taken out of the game. And with that, we come to an end of today's games. GG's to everybody who joined up on the stream. It was a lovely day. Thanks for being here with us. And with that, we're obviously going to be calling it a day. Alright. Skull being our MVP of the night. Just so that I scroll through scores, okay? Let me make sure I scroll through. Alright. Skull our MVP. That will obviously be a GG's for today. Alright guys, thanks for joining on with us. It was an amazing day so far. We'll be right back with some more action right here on the COC. Same time, and I'll catch you guys then. For now, it's goodbye for tonight. Hope you enjoyed my video. Go back and watch the video that I posted in the live chat, okay? Posted that video in the live chat. Check out that video, guys. Tell me what you think on that particular video. Trust me, it's not short. It's not even up to 10 minutes. Okay, so tell me what you think and leave a comment right there, okay? Hope you enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Yeah, no, you ain't no psycho. You're not like the others, no. No changing behaviors. Not sure how to act around you. So colorful and bright, yeah. I wanna be a 9 to 5. You made me come alive, babe. I wanna be the time of your life. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to